A narrow road stretches silently between green fields that ripple in the gentle breeze, as if the earth breathed in an ancient, calm rhythm. The sky, covered by light clouds, filters the sunlight in a delicate glow that gently touches everything. In the distance, almost timidly, a small wooden house appears, with a sloping roof and windows that reflect the light gray of the sky. The door opens slowly, emitting a soft sound, and the interior reveals a different air, warmer, quieter, as if time had decided to linger there. Particles of dust float in the light that enters through the windows, dancing slowly in the silence. A pair of shoes is left beside the door, and each step inside the house seems to respect that space, as if each corner held something that should not be disturbed. An old clock marks the time with a soft tick-tock, almost like a distant heartbeat, while a simple table holds an empty glass and a closed book that seem to have waited patiently for that moment. The window opens, letting the wind in gently, bringing the scent of damp earth and the distant sound of birds. The small, intricately detailed kitchen slowly awakens. Hanging pots, an old stove, a forgotten cloth on the wood, everything is touched attentively, as if rediscovered after a long time. The kettle is placed on the fire, and the flame ignites with a small, steady glow. As the water heats, the gaze wanders outside, following the movement of the trees and the slow drift of the clouds. Steam begins to rise, and the gentle sound of the kettle fills the space with a feeling of comfort. The hot water is poured into a simple cup, and the steam rises in delicate spirals, warming the hands that hold it. A silent sip, unhurried, simply present. The day unfolds unnoticed. The house begins to come alive in small gestures. The window is fully opened, letting the curtains dance in the wind. A damp cloth sweeps across the table, removing dust in slow, careful movements. Each object is arranged with almost affectionate attention, as if every detail mattered. In the yard, the grass grows freely, and footsteps on it produce a soft sound that mingles with the chirping of insects and the whisper of the wind. A small basket is carried, and fruits are picked one by one, without urgency, without excess. Back in the kitchen, the ingredients are slowly chopped, the sound of the knife marking a tranquil rhythm. The aroma of the food begins to spread, filling the air with warmth and life, while the daylight transforms into golden hues, as if time were being painted calmly. A light breeze enters through the window and moves a forgotten piece of paper on the table. It slides slowly until it falls to the floor. When picked up, it reveals marks of time, soft folds, a past that needs no explanation. The silence that follows is deeper, fuller. The gaze lingers there for a few moments, as if something were remembered without words. Outside, the sky begins to change, taking on the warm colors of late afternoon. The food is ready, but there is no hurry. Everything rests, just like the moment. Leaves fall slowly, and the world continues its course gently, demanding nothing. The sunlight bids farewell softly, filling the house with shades of orange and gold that stretch across the walls. A small lamp is lit, creating a welcoming atmosphere. The sounds of night begin to emerge. Crickets, a light breeze, the distant echo of something unseen. A book is opened, and the sound of pages turning accompanies the calmer breathing. Nothing needs to happen, and that is enough. The tea is no longer hot, but it remains there, like a silent presence. Night fully settles in, enveloping everything in tranquility. The window remains open, allowing the fresh air to circulate freely. The curtain moves slowly, like a continuous breath. The house, now illuminated only by what is necessary, seems cozier than ever. The eye is lost in the darkness outside, not with fear,
but with acceptance. The body relaxes in the chair, the eyes close for a few moments, and the breath deepens. Nothing is missing, nothing is superfluous, only silence filled with a gentle presence. Little by little, the first light of day returns. The sky brightens in delicate shades of almost white blue, and the house remains quiet, but different, lighter. The wind enters again through the window, bringing a feeling of a new beginning. Footsteps move through the room with the same calm as before, but now without weight. The table, the cup, the book, everything remains in the same place, but carries something new. The gaze turns to the horizon, to the fields and trees that remain there, unchanged. A pause, a breath, and then, without announcement, without urgency, just another simple day begins again, enveloped in silence, comfort, and a peace that needs no explanation.